Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News, friends. Bitcoin has crashed down to $39,500. Grayscale and FTX have been selling billions of dollars. The news you see in the media is positive news. Why? Because it's paid for by the scum VCs and the insiders. They pay for positive news media as the price is going down at the top. Right? You already know this, friends. Whenever there's green candles, there's good news. Whenever there's red candles, there's bad news. Why are we still seeing good news on red candles for Bitcoin? Well, the answer's clear. You know why. It's because they're paying for it. They're paying for it to keep getting retail to bid as they get dumped on. So if we zoom into the Bitcoin chart, there's nothing really to be concerned with, friends. This is just a 12-hour chart going in. If I go down a 4-hour, you can see it looks more dramatic. Everything going down, right? There's something to talk about though. Jimmy boy Cramer, he's actually now turbo bearish. And we know what happens here, friends. This reminds me of what happens in 2022. You got turbo bearish on oil when it came down here. Oil goes back and comes down. Bitcoin could even make a lower high, higher high, whatever, right? Somewhere down here, something comes up. Remember the US Fed, when are they going to cut rates? They're either going to cut rates in March 17 here, or they're going to cut it in around May here, May 1st, all right, around May 1st. So somewhere there, you never know, man. It might coincide with some sort of alt season, right? Just waiting to see what happens. Bitcoins, it wasn't buy the rumor, buy the news. It was buy the rumor, sell the news. Of course it is, okay? So that's the story that's been going on now. So everyone's wondering, like, why is the prices going down? Grayscale have been unloading an ungodly amount of Bitcoin. They've been dumping, dump, sell. FTX sold $1.2 billion as well. So share this with your friends and family and please keep your back straight. This is now your warning. Now is the time to unfollow every single person who told you Bitcoin ETF was buy the news event. It was not buy the news. That was wrong. It's sell the news. They're dumping on you right now. And you're wondering like, wait a minute, that sucks. Oh, they're going to be done soon. No, they're not. You don't waste this opportunity and just do this kind of damage and then just be done so fast, so aggressive. Okay, they have a lot to do. Now, I'm not saying prices are going to go down to zero. Could we see a test of 30K? Yes. Jim Cramer's bearish. Could throw us off. Okay, I'm going to show you more. There is still a scenario, friends, where we don't touch 30K. We stop at like, 35 to 38. Everyone thinks we're going to 30. Right, I'm going to show you right now. There's this scenario where if we go on the weekly SuperTrend, where we don't actually test this 30K that everyone's looking for now. Instead, what we do is we come back here. Everyone thinks we're going to test down. We go up throughout the year. We go up to 80. And then maybe throughout 2025, the real stock market inverted yield curve crash comes. Then we test 30, or we might do it like this, right? Now we come back to 30, there's your 30K, right? So basically, it's like, do you want to test it now or do you want to test it later? Well, it's not up to me and you. It's just funny how it plays out. But look, all these Bitcoin ETF numbers, they were just complete fabricated lies. You just see this, right? Look, FTX sold 1 billion of Grayscale's BTC ETF. They're all selling, man. They're all of them selling. They're selling on retail. And it's our own. Our own. They're not really our own, friends. Just everybody's a game player, okay? There's no our own and them and insiders and outsiders. Yes, it's all these game players, but it is insiders and outsiders, okay? Pardon me. That's what it is. It's insiders and outsiders. It's not, do they like Bitcoin or don't they? It doesn't really matter. There's people who know the future and control the future, and then there's us, you and me. We have to just see their footprints, okay? Because they have a lot of money, so when they try to do a move, they kind of broadcast it to us if you know what to look for. This is the chart, obviously, and these been going down. Just share with your friends and family. You're going to get wrecked. Everyone's going to get wrecked. Like you're free to follow these other mainstream influencers who said it's buy the rumor, buy the news. This ETF's going to change the game. No, it's not. We went through so many videos. I've told you. Big Wall Street launches mark a significant top or a bottom. They marked the bottom when they allowed retail to short Bitcoin. And now they're marking the tops. Most likely they're all dumping. The insiders are dumping. Now, I hope we find the new narrative later on, right? That the cycle continues to repeat. Also fascinating, right? Before this crash, not really a real crash, still around here. This is Crapo. So Crapo has now, I mean, this is how much you guys have broken him. He's going, okay, I've got an up scenario and a down scenario in validation. So it's funny. I don't watch the guy frequently at all, but it's just what I've commented here is, look, we broke his confidence. That's what it is. He's basically saying, well, we can either go up or down. You know, it's for someone who's a trader to do that. That's something that you take note of that. The bear's spirits are broken. I mean, he's too scared to just keep drawing the down arrow now. See, just like this is the polar opposite from the bottom, friends. At the bottom, we were too scared to just keep drawing up onlys because you were ridiculed, you were pooped on, etc. Now, if you go back to the end of 2022, I didn't really care. And I said, look, I know it looks like we're going to zero. But in my experience, when you have this staircase of blood for so long, you get a staircase of goodness on the way up. That's exactly the price chart that we got, isn't it, friends? You can go back watch my Twitter videos. I literally just went like this. Maybe friends, we have to go up only to 48K. Why is it's a fib zone? We were right here in the golden box of friendship. Literally do it back in the end of 2022. I'm actually in shock that it happened. Okay, now the juice in Bitcoin is not as juicy, right? You're looking at a 2 to 3x. Of course, many altcoins did a lot more, and that's what you're trying to prepare yourself for. So this is actually Jimmy Cramer. Jimmy Cramer has done many bearish shorts because it's unlikely that Bitcoin finds its footing. So that is breaking news, friends. We might actually poke up. So just to show you what might happen is, I mean, look, if you even look at the weekly SuperTrend right here, you know, we're just eventually, we're dancing with the devil a bit. We're going to come, you know, we're going to touch this line, which is around, if you have a look here, 36, 37K, moving average gets poked somewhere. But then, of course, what happens next? Is the stock market going to hold up? It's the stock market, man. If we look at those stonks, friends, stonks are right here. Stonks are right here. Now I'm going to draw this. I'm going to change this box because, right, it's going to come down to where we finish at the end of this year. That's what I want to know. No, probably not even going to be up there. This is where we want to finish. Okay, this is really important, friends, because if we finish up here, this is probably bull market territory. If we finish down here or somewhere here, there's just going to be two different pictures as to what's going on. I know it's hard with the stock market just because, you know, we don't see much as like 18% down or whatever, but you know, this is bear market territory. But for us, it's just getting like, basically it's literally just starting in terms of a move. So this is what we're waiting for. So look how great the game is, right? You have an inverted yield curve and positive news. Isn't it fascinating? You know, friends, okay, green candle, good news, red candle, bad news. All right, why are there, and why is there all these like excessive pushes to try to tell us the Bitcoin ETF is so successful? Why are they saying that? You know why? I just told you, okay, they're literally dumping. They need bids. They need people to think it's still successful. Oh, you're still thinking of buying? Yeah, I've been reading, it's successful. Okay, I'll put in my 10 grand, my 20 grand, my 30 grand, my retirement. What a dirty game, all right? In other news as well, right? The Twitter X. So Twitter, friends, I don't like this X name, man. X is trash. It's just, okay, congratulations. We know it's Twitter. Twitter's perfect. Tweeting. Everyone's actually tweet. I don't know, X. It literally does sound like a porn name. I don't know. So they're doing their payments soon. A lot of people speculating it's going to be Doge. Look, I've made a whole video on this, and I'm going to keep telling you again. Dogecoin is in its fourth cycle. It skipped the third cycle curse, so it's going to get a fourth cycle curse. First, I was lenient, but now I've been sniffing all the chairs in the universe. Cosmic rays hitting my brain, friends. Frying ourselves here with this little peanut brain. Cosmic rays. And look, that's just how it goes. All right, we've seen it before. The markets are, okay, they're tough, but they're fair. They're fair how they go, well, they go, if you get robbed of a bull market, your next bull market's going to be amazing. It happened in stocks, okay? Pre-GFC, did a 10-year range, and then after the GFC, see, I'll show you right now, this is markets here. Look at the stock market. It robbed everybody. It robbed everybody here, right? So it robbed everyone, bang, this is GFC. See how this is like this 10-year range? They go, okay, you had the worst range of your life. Now you're going to get the biggest up only of all time. You see that? Crypto does that as well. It's just I guess it's just the natural process of rinsing people. When you've rinsed so many people, as strong hands come back in, it's only strong hands. And so it takes a long time to get the weak hands back in. That's another way to think about it. So when you eradicate all the weak hands, the path up is like glorious. But you just got to wait for that path up. Just because the weak hands who sold, they're so hated, they're so hateful, they're vomiting so much, they can't possibly imagine themselves getting back in until a very long time from now. But think about it. I mean, it's been 15 years, right? Since the GFC, we are now at that 15-year mark. You got to think the yield curve, friends. The yield curve. I've got to keep showing this to you. The yield curve, friends. The yield curve. Now, it's interesting. The yield curve guy, the guy who made it, Harvey Campbell, who discovered it and whatever, which basically made studies on it, he's saying it could be wrong. This was like in 2022, but nah, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. They knew something. They knew something had cracked. Here we are. Got to remind you, the bad part of the economy starts as you start uninverting, okay, which is them cutting rates to bring this back up. That's when things really hit the fan. Now, they haven't cut rates yet, have they? No, they're going to start. So I guess we'll see how that plays out. And back to that Twitter thing as well, the payments. A lot of people think, maybe it's Doge as a currency, maybe it's anything else. It doesn't really matter. What we want is just do something payments related. Because before crypto, I was never thinking of payments. Most people weren't. Payments, like most people in most first world countries, like, $2, $10, doesn't really matter. But now it's becoming such a big focus towards becoming like the borders are dropping. There's a lot more international people being able to access, many different websites and applications. Internet's breaching everywhere. So if they can just focus on these payments thing, maybe they have Bitcoin and Ethereum there, it starts to like really seep into society. That's exactly what I want to see. And of course, after they touch those Bitcoins, friends, people are going to start seeing the power of the altcoins, the real power. But you're not going to be able to see it if you lose all your money, because Trezor have 66,000 people who clicked on a phishing link. I think they got phishing attacked. And I've got to mention here, please, every single one of you right now, go use the hardware wallet. All right. I love you that much, friends. I don't have one of these affiliate links where they sell like ledgers. It's like $5 or something commission or whatever. Look, I don't care, man. Go buy a hardware wallet now. Literally click one right now and go freaking buy one, because I still can't believe some of you guys are rolling you're flying so close to the sun, clicking on this hardware stuff. What if your PC, friends? MetaMask is unreliable. Do you know how many times? I'm going to tell you. I know someone. Okay, I know of someone. I'm not making this up. The guy's lost. Look, he said it's about $1 billion, but I don't know if it was a bit of that might have been a fabrication, but it could have been anywhere from 200 million up to $1 billion. What happened? One of his accounts on MetaMask, his PC basically just reinstalled itself, and he never had a hardware wallet. Okay, I know. Trust me, you've seen this. It's like, no way this happened. Yeah. Okay, there's no. Yes. All right. This is pretty much verified. So I'm not going to show you what the addresses or anything. Okay, I don't even think I can go back and find them now. But I was in shock. Okay, I was completely in shock. So this person had a lot of MetaMask addresses on the PC, and he's like really, really good at computers in terms of like he knows how to like disable all the stuff and spyware and stuff. Like he knows how to do all the cool Richard Hart gimmick stuffs on the computer. Just woke up one day and it was all gone. Okay, his key couldn't even be backed up. I don't know what happened. I think MetaMask just uninstalled itself for some reason. Just something really weird happened. Just don't trust any of them. You need your hardware key, please. Okay, so it can happen to him. And I couldn't. Like I was in shock. When I saw this, okay, I heard about it. I remember, I think I asked him, like, obviously you don't want to be an idiot, but you're like, no one uses the hardware wallet? And then all of his other friends were saying no one used them but me. I couldn't believe it. Okay, and these people have net worths. I guess the poorest guy there was 15 million worth, the poorest. So, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, isn't it? It's just crazy. I'm still in shock to today. This is from 2021, I think. All right. So, please use also 2 wallets. Your hardware wallet, your cold storage. The only things you go on there, man, I'm telling you, is like it's either Uniswap, PulseX. That's it. Don't do anything else. Please don't do that. If you want a prostitute wallet, go use like another make another MetaMask wallet. You can just generate another one, and that's the one where you send money and click around, but still be careful. Don't go around clicking around these airdrops and stuff, friends. These airdrops, man, they're completely overblown. You can make buying and holding and buying cheap stuff crushes these returns. It's just that people from third world countries, they want to like have this dream of like putting $10, getting like $2,000 for a couple of, they make like 6 months of their salary. That's the type of dream stuff. So it gets perpetuated out there. So you give you security. Also, phone MetaMask, pretty much trash. I don't have MetaMask on my phone at all. I've heard too many things, too many scare stories about it being able to be leaked. I don't want it to link to my seed phrase key at all. At all. Don't trust anything on the phones, friends. Nothing. I'm serious, okay? Because the scammers are coming. Because crypto's coming back. Okay, that's how I remember me and Mr. B Roots at the same time. We said, oh, the scammers are starting to appear, guys. It means you guys are starting to come back, like bull market's coming. We said this, I think, like 6 months ago. So as they start ramping up, they get more sophisticated with how they try to scam everyone. So you got to be careful. And when it comes to these, friends, you got to think about what you're risking now. You're not risking just like if you have $10,000 in your portfolio, you're not just risking that. You're risking 250 grand because you're not going to lose your key today. You're going to lose it in 6 or 9 months when we're halfway through the run and there's only a 2x left or a 3x left and you can't get back in anyway. So you got to take it seriously. And we're going to end on one thing too, friends. Also, sorry, I'm going to make another video as well. The drift round 2 thing has started now. I'm going to mention this to you as well. Now, I heard, don't know, just rumors, just showing you that they've been able to talk to that Martini guy. Now, I don't know if he's in or not. They said he's in, just don't quote me. But I'm just showing you, like, this is the type of stuff that happens out there. So these projects, say, for example, like me, I'm looking at them like, you know what? Okay, cheap market cap, whatever. We're getting to drift ICO, pre-sale. And then as it starts raising money and there's like a bit of a momentum, they go approach the big influencers. Now, obviously, I don't know any insider things. Maybe they offered him a different deal. Okay, could be something going on. I don't know. But this is the type of things that happens in the industry. Because it's just a game of attention, man. It's just a game of attention. And yeah, his channel's got like, 150, hundreds of thousands of followers and subs. A big name out there, and they just do what they can to branch out. This is the game, man. This is the game. It's just, friends, like I said, product and code and all of these doesn't matter. What I tell you, friends, get me a cheap price. Don't care. I learned from last bull market. Okay, get me a freaking cheap price. Oh, you got a semi-relevant JPEG? Sweet. Oh, you get the mint at the floor price of like 0.03 or 0.5 ETH? Okay, sweet. Just get in. Just get a cheap price, friends. I'm just telling you right now. You get a cheap price for anything. Okay, because you just... And by the end of it, we might just see people buying up stuff just because it's cheap. Maybe it might. This is exactly what happened in 2021. Okay, so you want that good margin of safety. So with drift, I'm going to make another video about it, and also going to go through like lottery coins and ICOs and stuff, just to show you about what's going on. But this is the game. This is the game. So it's part of your lottery stack. You do not risk your core coins or whatever. It's just literally we're throwing pebbles everywhere. We have to see what happens. Okay, because I know what it feels like. Say Richard Hart's coins, Pulse Chain starts moving up and everyone thinks, oh, sweet, 100x is coming. Bang, one red candle, everyone's finished already. So don't don't jump the gun with any of these. You just never know. Starting and stopping here and there and everything's taking turns, okay? This is most concerning though. The Bitcoin chart, this is the monthly SuperTrend, friends. You see this red candle? We went back down again, which is ouch, because in the past 3 cycles, we flipped it green. Then we had the reds. So this is 44,500. It's still possible. We get some good news at the end of this month and we actually flip it and we actually close there. And then that begins like the kind of like the sideways movement maybe for Bitcoin, and then altcoins push up. So we're going to wait and see what happens. I'll make more videos for you soon. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, all. Catch you.